Hello, beautiful friends of mine. I want to make this super short little video for those of you that feel like you're caught in this catch-22 scenario of I want to open up more time freedom in my life to do more of what I really want, but I feel like I need more free time to devote to developing time freedom because that's what I'm lacking to begin with. So it's this terrible, frustrating catch-22. Like, how do you develop more time freedom if it takes time to develop the time freedom that you don't have in the first place? Okay, so I signed up for exactly that, among other reasons, way back in 2007. So it's been quite a few years now. And so I'm going to share my story as well as somebody else in a real life example of exactly how to overcome that. And I'm going to keep it short because you don't have a lot of time. It's just the way that it is. So listen to this while you're driving or something. I don't know. But eyes on the road. Be safe. Okay, so when I got started, I only had about 20 minutes a day. And most of the time, I had to sort of create that time. And even still, I couldn't even do it in one time block. It was divided up in like 5-minute blocks of time or 10-minute blocks of time. But it was enough to get the ball rolling to where 2.5 years later, I retired myself from the job racket. I no longer needed that income anymore because I was independent. And poof, all the time freedom opened up. That was a cool moment. That was in February of 2007. I'm sorry, February of 2010. I signed up in 2007. Okay, so I recently was listening to the story of a gentleman in a completely different company than the one that I got into. And this is a very extreme example, but makes a great point. So 90 hours a week he had at his job. He was a construction worker, and he has a family and this and that. And so he had no free time. So how did he open up so much time freedom for himself eventually? Well, one, he got involved in a home business he could build on a smartphone, and the compensation, financial compensation, was leveraged income, which is the opposite of job income. Job income is not leveraged at all. So leveraged income, residual and passive, that's the first thing. First, you got to have that. You got to sign up for something. So what he did was, when he would fill up his construction vehicle at the gas station, he got out his smartphone and he literally built his online business on his phone at the gas station when he was filling his construction vehicle up with gas. So what is that, 3, 4, maybe 5 minutes at the gas station at a time? And that was enough to get things rolling. And in between job sites, going from one construction site to another, he's driving, he can listen to things. And nowadays, there's endless trainings available of how to do this, how to do that, how to maximize time. But if you've only got a few minutes a day to build a business online, the company that I'm in, there's endless trainings on how to build a business without much time in little small increments. I've developed my own trainings around that very concept. So that's really how it's done. It's number one, first, you got to sign up for something that has leveraged income. 2, you got to embrace learning and start asking, how can I fill in the blank, whatever the problem is? And then get your ass to work each and every day with whatever time availability that you have. So this person's story, as well as my story and many other people's story, is a great real life demonstration of it's not so much your time availability like you think it is. It's more about time utilization. And if you're willing to embrace the learning curve on how to utilize your time as efficiently as possible and sort of trashing any excuses that you have. It's fine to have legitimate concerns as long as you're asking, how can I overcome that? And then you go for it. And the business that I'm in specifically deals with natural health as well as leveraged income and marrying the two. So I help people get healthy in a natural, organic way and make much better money and open up their time freedom, because this is the only time you're going to get between your birth date and your death date. This is it, man. So make it count. That's why time freedom and leveraged income is so important. So for those of you that are interested in learning more, and specifically the company that I'm in, to see if you see something for yourself, an opportunity for you to self-select if you want to do this, just message me and I'll get you some information in your hands and you can see if you see something special here for yourself. Bye for now. Mwah.